I'm not even going to go.
Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Second half action is underway here. The Denver Bulldogs.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he'll be
That's the
back
Denver
out.
Bulldogs against the
we'll
San
be back.
Diego Lions, and the
Next
Lions
game's
lead
at
38-1 at halftime. The Lions heading from
I'll just get you a
right
list
to
of
left
everything,
here in the
show you
second
what's up.
half.
Okay.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
okay.
It'll be
Yeah, and then we just got to figure out those dinners. Because what we'll do is we'll do
up on
team
that
dinners.
Far side, that'll be a
There's
free
going to be
kick.
someone that want to be on their own.
Yeah.
There's going to be someone I want to
So
go with.
here
My sister.
we've got a
Yeah.
free kick
Oh,
up
yeah,
on
yeah.
that
It's
near
just the-
side, on
it's
the
the
far
day
side, as
before
the
the game
Bulldogs
of
in the
the
blue,
team.
red,
That's
and white
I would
jumpers.
say that at
That one is
place.
kicked up on the
Yeah,
far
that
side,
sounds
on this
perfect.
mark. Ball
it's
goes
kind
to
of walking
ground. Stay with it. Oh, he's thrown down without the footy. Play on, says the umpire. Here from San Diego back the other way. Yep, over the top, looking for the number 11 defensively. Nice Shepard thrown in. Second bite of the cherry, and finally winning it there is Matthew McCart. Throws that one onto the left foot, right out in front of Blankenship, who throws that one onto the left. It dies. It takes a hard right turn, but the Bulldogs had two players back in defense. And here they come back the other direction. Long kick up, and it just overshot the intended target. McCart throws it in, marked, and then handballed on. Quickly they go. Here is Steffi, who kicks that one on the way, or check that, as that one is kicked through, and that is a goal. I mentioned that with Steffi, but I didn't catch a number. It might have been Doug Day, number 33, but in any event, another goal to San Diego. That is their 7th of the game. That takes them on to 7-2-44.
So it's the
Denver
dinners.
still with 1 point.
We gotta find a place for
The 2017 Western Regional Tournament here in Westminster, Colorado. You can see sort of from the camera angle here, if you check out some of the other games, you'll be able to see what a beautiful backdrop we have of the Rocky Mountains in the background here in Colorado. And we haven't had a USAFL tournament since the 2008 Nationals. That was down in Colorado Springs. That was my first Nationals back in the day. Here's a chance. That one's going to run that one in. And Denver gets their first major score as they found Nick Garcia all alone in the goal square. He had enough time to serve tea, breakfast, and possibly a donut or two, and he kicks a nice goal. Denver finally on the board. It's their first major score. That takes them on the 1-1-7. It's back to a 37-point game as they trailed San Diego 7-44. The other games we have going on concurrently here in this men's Division 2, we have the combination of the Portland Steelheads and the Sacramento Suns taking on the Arizona Hawks, playing in their first USAFL tournament since 2011. That's great to see. And the Seattle Grizzlies taking on the Minnesota Freeze, and we'll see all four of those teams a little bit later on. Ball gets handballed in, and now here is Denver. And Denver all of a sudden has a little bit of a notion. They'll throw that one onto the right. 1-on-1 contest, just over the head of the number 4 there. He's wearing Andy Vanica's old jumper. Handballs it back for Willie Taylor. Throws that one into the middle. 1-on-1 contest. Looked like it could have been pushed in the back or high tackle or something, but in any event, it is Goodrick who spears that one on forward. Hard footy to get there, and then just getting great job in there by Steffi. Brian Steffi throwing his weight around literally and figuratively. And the ball has gone out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. And we'll have a ball in as Laren Sullivan from the Los Angeles Dragons women's team, who has done a very good job of helping to build that team. Eileen Yoon as well as Leilani Silvio. We will see them in action against the Denver Lady Bulldogs a little bit later on. As the ball comes spinning back into play. Denver stays with the footy. Again, they have it all thrown to the ground. And that's holding the ball. Great job as Colin McMurdy was the victim there by the number 33. And again, that was Dougie Day. So Day is at an acute angle. He's going to look around and see what kind of leads he has in the goal square. The kick is up on the way. Is marked. No, it's gone through for behind. Almost thought he had it as he cradled it like a baby. Another score for San Diego. That takes them on to 7-3-45. 1-1-7 for the Bulldogs. The margin is 38 points. All up on that far side. Here comes Denver. Now Denver will get a turn, but San Diego will put the kibosh on that as the center half back. Here it is, throws that one on to the left. Carmody, one-on-one contest that goes to ground, and there to see the ball through again for another goal is Garcia, but the impetus of that one was all on Tate Carmody, who stayed with the footy and just picked it up. He bombed it in, and Garcia was there to do the dirty work. Second goal for Denver as they roll forward, 2-1-13. The margin is back to 32 points. San Diego, 7-3-45 as the intensity is starting to pick up a bit more here in this game, here in Division 2, men's competition. We still have men's Division 1 coming up a little bit later on. San Diego, or rather Golden Gate, Los Angeles, Orange County, and Denver. 4 of the top 8 teams according to the USAFL Top 20 poll. San Diego was in the Top 20 poll. They fell out of it. We're hoping with a good weekend they'll get back into it. That's going to be a high tackle, and a free kick has been awarded. There will be a free kick to the Bulldogs. So he's going to take a look around. Now throws that one, goes straight down the guts. Nice mark as he was able to get 3 of his men. And turning around, that is Tate Carmody.
Kicked the game-winning goal in 2009 National Championship.
Carmody's kick from the left foot. And that one is kept in play, and then it's rammed over, but it's gone to the left of the goalpost. And that is, I believe that's been given as a behind, and it has. It is 2-2-14 for Denver. It's back to 31 points, and USA Revolution coach Tom Ellis, who was doing the camera work, just told me, oh, look at this right in front of us. Big Shepherd thrown by the big number 13 there, and look like Umdenstock. The ball comes back into play. Nice throw, and that one is thrown in, and it gets bounced around. Here is Goldrick. Here's Goodrick. Goodrick's going to center that one in the middle of the ground. To finish the thought on Carmody, he kicked the game-winning goal in the 2009 Division I National Championship, which still, to my opinion, is the greatest game played in Division I at Nationals. That game, 17-14, is the Denver Bulldogs, who picked up national championship. I believe that was number 7 in 2009, defeated an upstart Grizzlies team who had never played in Division I before, and that game was played in front of a raucous crowd at Nationals of almost 1,500 people, and I can still feel the wall of noise. And Denver now chaining some of those kicks together. When we mentioned about the fact that there's a lot of championships on that field from the halcyon days of the Bulldogs. Is that one is sent in, going back, oh, it's off his feet, and was it there? Yes, it was! By number 4, who's unlisted for us, but another goal to Denver, and they're starting to click a little bit. That takes them on to 3-2-20. San Diego at 7-3-45. It's back to within 25 points, and the Bulldogs starting to growl a little bit, starting to come out of their kettles and pace, and in a good way, too. Once again, for more information on everything that's going on in the USAFL, scores, highlights, and of course, footage of all 3 national or regional championships, the Central and Eastern Regionals, which we had last month. Go to our website, usafl.com. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/USAFL, and on Twitter at USAFL1997. 101 contest, but kept in by San Diego. They're going to throw that one onto the left foot. That one is going to be awfully close to the line. I believe that's going to be given as a throw, and it just found the defender. There's a little bit of a shot for a free kick, but in fact, it is what was the call? It is going to be a boundary throw. Or is it? The boundary umpire saying that the ball was touched before it went out. And that should be the call. And it will be. So it will be. Now it will be a free kick. Well, boundary umpire overruled. In fact, it's a free kick to Denver. Up on that near side, looking for Stephen Noble, the president of this Denver Bulldog organization, and a very proud one it is. Going in, here is Goodrick. Goodrick is going to pick that one up, throw that one onto the right. It's a 2-on-1, marked, and they play that one on. They do so to Carpenter. Carpenter will throw that one around. He hammers out a handball. Throw to Steffi. Steffi into the midfield. 1-2 with Day. He squares up, looking again for a wide open Carpenter, who got away from Umdenstock. And he's going to play on. Carpenter throws that one onto the right foot, and that is dead center perfect Beautiful transportation of the air conveyance by the Lions, and they may have just locked this game up as they finally put away the Bulldogs, or at least they seem to have had. In any event, 8-3-51 for the Lions. It is 3-2-20. It's a 31-point lead over the Denver Bulldogs. Now we're back again out in the middle. San Diego leading by 31 points. Now he gets away from one tackler. Going in short, one-on-one, punched away with fists of fury. Carmody went to it, and it was a bit of a Carmody as he fell over. I promise I'm only going to use that joke once, and it will in fact be a free kick to the aforementioned Tate Carmody, who will play on, kick through the left foot, one-on-one contest. Almost marked, but then dropped. Or was it paid? It is going to be a free kick, it looks like, and it will go to the number 9, and Brent Dowling, another one of the Australian veterans of this team. Right in front, and it is dead center perfect. Well, the Bulldogs have not given up. That's their 4th goal of the game. That takes them on to 4-2-26. A trail now by 25 points. San Diego 8-3-51 as we welcome back Chico Chacon. And Chico, before halftime, you said not to count out the Bulldogs one bit. And it's still 5 kicks at this point, 25 points. But the Bulldogs are a team of champions, and they're playing like one too.
Yeah, certainly don't count them out. I think maybe some of the incline of the field might have made a difference. So maybe we can, Denver's backs will get a little bit of a break and the forwards can do the work.
A little bit of a slight incline. It's like a slow downhill on a par 4. And I'll tell you what, we have the grass for it too. It's a beautiful field here at Westminster City Park in the outskirts of Denver as they hammer that ball into the middle. Going after it there was Goodhue, but then clearing it out of the Lions. That's going to pop in on a couple of hops. It overskips Brandon Blankenship, who had all the time in the world to pick it up. Here's the handball. Look at them queuing up. Here is Carpenter into the middle with a one-hop in as it handcuffed his man there, and then it gets knocked away by Denver. The Bulldogs will go back to it, and he sold a little bit of candy, a little bit of footballing, jiggery pokery, and then that one will go in short. One-on-one contest. Ball goes to ground. Over to get it there is Justin Valley, another guy who played in a couple of international cups, and that's going to be a free kick. It looks like it's going to go at a 50, as I believe that is Mr. Rich Mann who has picked that up, and he will get the free kick and 50 as well. So Rich Mann, as we mentioned, former Cincinnati Docker, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Here's the kick. Now it is headed for goal. It's tipped. And that's gone through for a behind. Good effort there, but just tipped to the side. And that takes them on to 4-3-27. After 24 points, it's 4 straight kicks. They get that out quickly. Handball in again. It looks like Dowling. And that one will bounce on through. And then they handball it around. That was a dangerous handball in front of their own goals, but they're able to clear that one out. Straight out into the middle of the ground at center half back for the Lions. But here comes San Diego back the other way, or Denver did. And then that one is done. Now they're playing Soccer's. Umdenstock kicks that one forward. Over to get it is Mike Russell. Russell gets that one around. That one went in hard and low. Ball is tangled up. Stacks on the mill. The whistle blew even after Matthew McCart emerged from it. But the umpire had already blown his whistle. It'll be a ball directly across from us. Ryan Barish alongside Chico Chacon, as well as Tom Ellis filling in on camera. And we'll have him on commentary a little bit later on in the day as they handball that one on Valley. Handballs it up on the far side. Valley stays with the football. Handballs out one across over to the 42 unlisted. He's going to kick that one in. It'll drop in, and he's going to pick that one up. Where is the defense? So that was a good defensive play there by Willie Taylor, who was able to get that one free. Ball goes to ground. Crash boom operas. They're diving in from anywhere. Everywhere is McVicker able to get it away. Kicks it onto the near side. Number 11, he goes to ground as well. And then it's picked up, and here they come. He's going to have a bounce. Steady that one on. Kick with his left foot, center of the ground. Marked defensively by Andrew Connell, who's making a name for himself a little bit. And then one hops in on Jake Goodrick. Goodrick into the middle. Handballs it in. Now he cuts to the inside. Tucks the ball under his arm, does Connell. And Connell's kick will go inside 50. Still bouncing free. Wants to go to the ground. Now picks that one up on the near side. Carmody takes the mark nicely and comfortably in front of Connell. So Carmody's going to go around. He's going to look for a lead. Now goes that one on with his left foot with his right foot. And a handball. It's tipped away off the hands. Smothered nicely. Picked up by the number 2 there by Luke Durkin. Durkin kicks that one inside, but it's marked defensively. San Diego's defense standing tall as they find Goodrick. Jake Goodrick out to the near side now. Marked easily by Connell. Connell handballs it into the middle. Here they come. Goodrick with a kick up the left side. One-on-one contest. Ball goes to ground. McVicker was there to spoil it. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. The score, it's the San Diego Lions, 8 goals, 3 behinds, 51 points. The Denver Bulldogs, 4 goals, 3 behinds, 27 points. 4 straight kicks separates the sides. Opening round Division II play here in the men's division. Ball goes back in the ground in the play. Now ball goes to ground. Throw a blanket over 10 players. Comes out to the near side. Picked up there by DeBono. Long handball. Boom! Durkin was flattened. No call as they wanted something, but Charles stumped. And that's exactly what that tackle sounded like. He stumped him. And the ball is going out of bounds. It looks like that's going out on the full. It has. Free kick to San Diego. Where was the call? It looks like it was out on the full.
It's a kick. Just kick him. Everyone knows it.
All right. So after a conference, it'll be a free kick. They'll go into the middle of the ground and marked again, or almost marked by Stump. And then, boom, as he threw the body in there. Another big hit, McCart. And McCart got up and McCarted the heck out of Dowling. And down he goes, and it'll be a ball. Ball goes into the air, knocked down nicely. And then that one is thrown on to the right. It's in short.
Come back and just maybe some fruit.
Couldn't get to it. Up on that far side. Picked up again. Again, there is Garcia, who has a couple of the goals here and has really found room to maneuver. And that one is soccered out. Tackled there. I believe that was the 18 of McMahon. Stayed with the footy. San Diego has it the other way. Kicks that one up onto the left. One-on-one contest. Nice mark. As he got high, he got loose, and he had a little drink of that juice. Did Carpenter, who's playing well. He throws that one onto the right. One-on-one contest, punched free. Ball goes to ground. It bounces right to the aforementioned, looks like that's Brendan Fadema or Clark. I think Tom Ellis will be able to tell me which one that one is. But that one is kicked long and strong in there by the number 75. That one is tipped before the line. Stephen Noble gave that one a ride, though. His touch defensively at another point for Denver. That takes them on to 4-4-28. They trail San Diego 8-3-51. Back to 23 points. Chico, we're seeing San Diego level off a little bit. This is actually, in terms of going back and forth, both teams are really, neither team not really overly controlling play, but starting to make better decisions when they have the football.
I agree with that. And one thing I've noticed, too, that Denver's got some attack on their rep contest. They're definitely dominating the rep contest, and I think it's helping them out tremendously.
One-on-one contest. Carpenter got away from McVicker to take the mark. Good effort by Steve McVicker, but the mark taken there by the number 6 there, which is Johnny Carpenter. So Carpenter will take out his hammer and saw a lead. One-on-one contest. He pushed off the man, but there is McCart, who will go in. There's a mark right in front. And is that going to squeeze in? No, it's gone through 4 behind. It looked from here like that was Eduardo Jimenez, number 31, I believe, who just got it to it. And so a point for the San Diego Lions. That takes them on to 8-4. 52. It's back to 4 straight kicks for San Diego. Brian Barish alongside Chico Chacon. From the Des Moines Roosters, Doran James is on camera here in the second half. Glad to have you with us here on USAFL.com here in Westminster, Colorado, home of the Denver Bulldogs. And that one is kicked in. It's a one-on-one contest and 2 men back for the Lions. The mark is taken by the fullback. Goes out to the near side. Goodwick came over and took the mark. So here's Jake Goodwick, who will have a bounce. He'll have a second bounce. Why not? He's going to go in short. Up over the top. Just marked. Yeah, no, yes, in fact it was. By Andrew Connell, who has become a very good chain player now as he's been very important in transition. He's come back from the middle of the ground into that halfback flank, which has helped out the outlet. There's a nice one-handed mark again there by, looks like the number 13. And that is the game, I believe. Yes, it is. Full time at the football. Well, the San Diego Lions, they got a little bit more resistance in the second half as the Bulldogs dug in a little bit and made a game of it, but in the end, San Diego winners by 4 straight kicks. The final score, the San Diego Lions, 8 goals, 4 behinds, 52 points. The Denver Bulldogs, 4-4, 28. Final thoughts from Chico.
Well, I was impressed with the standout 55, Goodwick there. I think he made a difference. I think Denver really didn't have an answer for him, and I think that swayed some. And then, again, back to the contest, the ruck contest and the dominance off of the attacking contest there. 50-50, so it's competitive about Denver.
Well, that'll do it for this one. We have more footy action on USAFL.com. Check out all of the games for the Western Regional here in Colorado. Until then, once again, the final score, San Diego 52, Denver 28. We hope to see you again. Until then, this is Brian Barish. It's goodbye for now.